Okay, let's get it. Hold on, I got filters for the lives now. Hell no. Hell no. Crazy. Don't worry. We gonna get to it. Give a few of y'all a minute for a few hours get in here. But yeah, we gotta get Hassan, man. We about to get Hassan the hypocrite. About to get Hassan the hypocrite for this fake ass video going at Steven Jackson for saying we want women with money. For saying we want women with money and about this whole fake viral video. Because for y'all that don't know, Steven Jackson reacted to this fake viral video of the chick going out on her birthday, expecting the dude to pay for all 18 of her friends. So if you don't know, Hassan did a video on that, basically criticizing Steven Jackson, and I'm going to point out Hassan's bullshit. I'm going to point out exactly why Hassan is completely full of shit for his perspective. Because Hassan, matter of fact, don't worry about it. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. Let's get it, man.
Shall we begin?
Let's get it.
Shall we begin?
God damn it, let's
get it. A lot of y'all don't understand, right? When I deal with celebrity gossip, there's a message.
How's the audio, y'all? Let me know what the audio is like before I get started. I don't want to start running my mouth and the audio fucked up. So let me know what the audio is like. Let me know what the audio like so we can get right to it. Is the audio good? Somebody put it in the chat. Don't be shy. It's all right. I ain't gonna hurt you. Hit the like, man. What's up, King? What's good, King? Yeah, hit the like button. Follow. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
The glass bottle. The worst thing they could ever do was give Hassan Gamble his own platform to point out the BS. Right?
Wrong. The worst thing they could have did was give a nigga like me his own platform to be able to point out yo BS. Let's get it.
So let's get to this video. Steven Jackson.
Peace, Prince. Lamille Prince. Salute from Brooklyn.
Y'all need to get talking to her. Get y'all some money. There's too many women out here getting money. All y'all broke ass. Take care of y'all. Y'all days don't. Ain't no twat that.
And the reason that he said y'all days are numbered and ain't no twat that good is because he knows as a former NBA player having his fair share of worthless thoughts that they ain't about shit. They are not worth it. Women are the absolute worst investment that you can make in the 21st century. For one, relationships don't last no more. So you are essentially investing in a failing and inevitably failing situation. But we're going to get it. We're going to let them get to it. He said it is not worth it. It ain't worth it. Trust me, it ain't. And he's saying, trust me, it ain't, because he's been through so many worthless thoughts that he done tricked off on, paid all their bills, bought cars for, bought jewelry for, and he found out they was fucking a broke ass nigga like me that work at Best Buy some goddamn way. Like, shit is ridiculous. Let's get it. Right. Shout out to the Bronx.
All right, check it, right? First off, coming from an Islamic perspective, because that brother's supposed to be Muslim.
Bam. He is using Islam as an excuse, as an opportunity to criticize him, because Hassan, this is the fakest nigga on YouTube. He makes fake ass videos going at this person, going at that person, acting like he's standing on some type of moral high ground when there are countless references from his own video showing that he does not feel as strongly about this shit as he claims to. So this nigga is going to sell us the notion that he loves black women so much that he thinks that they should just be taken care of like children, even though he has personally shitted on black women countless times. There's a video that I was gonna make that I never made. I had a bunch of clips of this nigga shitting on black women, and y'all can still find these clips on YouTube because I found them on YouTube. So stop it, my nigga. You don't give two shits about black women like you claim. Let's get it.
I'm Muslim. For one, in Islam, a woman is not supposed to work, but if she does, that money is hers. The man is supposed to pay over.
Now he cares about what it is in Islam. Why didn't he care about what it was in Islam when he was disrespecting niggas' kids? This nigga disrespected Brother Polite's daughter. He called this little girl an ugly little bitch and said she looked like a roach. He talked about Derek Williams' daughter. He said that girl, her hair was fucked up. Now, this is a regular black girl that has regular black girl hair texture. He said he put out a wad of money in his car and said he was going to pay, to take her to the nicest beauty supply and get her a nice weave. So Islam didn't tell you shouldn't talk about niggas' kids. What about the time you said you was going to drop heavy D-I-C-K in, what was it, Kev Gill's kids? How about that? How about the time you said you was going to piss on Israel Doctrine's dead mother? I can go on and on and on. Or how about the time you took your drunk ass into Burger King and made a complete fool of yourself? Matter of fact, what does the Quran say about getting drunk? Because this nigga done got drunk and went live, I don't know how many times. Shut up. Bella, shut up. Shut. This damn dog. Bella, I'll be back. Shut up. This nigga done got drunk and went live, I don't know how many times. What does the Quran say about getting drunk? But now he's so concerned with the Quran. Stop it.
The man. How this song goes, just be a man about it. Right, the man is supposed to be the bills. You got the
Bella, shut up. The man was supposed to pay the bills. And see what's funny is niggas like Hassan that are pandering, because that's all this video is. This is simping and pandering. Because if y'all know, when you pimping, back in the day, you would get hit with a charge called pimping and pandering. This nigga is simping and pandering. That's what I'm charging him with.
It costs to be the boss, right? See,
and let me address that. He said you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. And I'm gonna go slow for the tricks and the simps in the back. You cannot control women with money. The whole notion of pay the cost to be the boss is a figment of you niggas' imagination. Because women don't respect niggas with money, right? Money is an inanimate object. They don't respect that. They like it. They appreciate what it can do. They appreciate what they can get with it, but they don't respect it. Prime example, Will Smith is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Did he pay the cost? How is paid the cost to be the boss working for Will Smith? Because this nigga is the laughing stock of Hollywood. Jada Pinkett embarrasses this nigga every chance she gets. But according to Hassan, and Jada Pinkett's career ain't on shit. Her career ain't been about shit for I don't know how many years. So all of the Smith's money, that shit is Will Smith. Does she respect him as the boss? No. Why not? Because Will Smith is a fucking simp and he's weak. The love of her life, hell, before I even get to the love of her life, she cheated on this nigga with her son's friend, August Alsina's broke ass, who couldn't buy a hit if motherfuckers was trying to sell it to him. This nigga ain't had a hit since Ike hit Tina. And that's who she was cheating on Will Smith with. Will Smith, who's been one of the biggest niggas in Hollywood for the past 20 plus years. So how was paid the cost to be the boss working for Will Smith? Or how about Steph Curry, who Aisha admitted on national TV that she desires the attention of other men. Steph Curry has how many millions of dollars? He got NBA money. So, but his wife is talking about she is jealous of the attention that he gets, and she wants that same kind of attention for herself from other men. And ever since she said that shit, she has gotten more and more ratchet by the year. The way she dressed, the way she carry herself, even the goddamn hairstyles have gotten more and more ratchet by the year ever since she said that. So clearly, pay the cost to be the boss is complete and utter bullshit. Like I said, the love of Jada Pinkett's life was Tupac Shakur, who couldn't even bail himself out of prison. He had to basically sign his death warrant when he signed that deal with Death Row just to get out of prison. When he died broke. And guess what? Will Smith, who is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, admitted that he is jealous of Tupac because of how much Jada loves him. She admitted she didn't even want to marry Will Smith. So that paid the cost to be the boss. That's simp logic. That's trick logic. It ain't no such thing as pay the cost to be the boss. Women fuck with who they like. Women have to respect the essence of who you are. They don't respect you just because you got money. They may deal with you because you got money. They may be a little more cooperative with you because you got money, but they don't respect it because you got money. Do you know how many niggas I know paying all the bills? Not only is a broke nigga fucking his bitch, but he ain't even calling the shot. She's still calling the shots. And it's like that across the board. Black women, white women, Asian women, I've seen the shit firsthand. Let's get it.
What irritates me, let me break something down to you for y'all. First and foremost, the dude with all the 18 females, that was a skit. That was a skit. It was a comedy skit. It was a joke. So we're not even going to get into that because the reality of it is that we already know most dudes can't pay for 18 people to sit down and eat. But then again, nah, that's BS. Because if you ever go out to the bar, you know the bar or the club on the weekends, it'll be a dude at the bar with 20 dudes with him that's broke. And he paying for everybody's liquor at the bar. What you talk?
Who the fuck have any of you niggas seen pay for 18 niggas at the bar? I've been to the bar plenty of times. Never have I seen in my 12 years of going to the bar a nigga pay for 18 goddamn people. This nigga is lying, bro. And I'm not saying it don't happen. Of course it happens. But these niggas are rappers, drug dealers, some shit like that. That is not the average nigga. So this nigga is complete. Bro, this shit is ridiculous. This nigga is full of shit. You ain't seen nobody. You ain't seen no regular nigga pay for 18 drinks for 18 niggas. Stop it. Not as much as these goddamn drinks cost. These drinks, look, I live in St. Louis. These drinks on average is $10. I could only imagine what drinks cost in New York City, where this nigga is from. So to say a motherfucker paid for 18 people in New York. Stop it, bro. Stop it. I ain't buying it. Let's get it.
Me, a dude could go out with woman, black woman, the mother of
What's
civilization,
good, Dustin?
but he can't treat them to something to eat.
No. Did this nigga just say the mothers of civilization? Is that what he just said? Let me rewind this shit because I didn't.
But you telling me a dude could go out with woman, black woman, the mother.
Women, nigga, women. And why do Hassan always say woman when it's plural? Hassan, I know you ain't the sharpest tool in the drawer, but I'm going to need you to take that goddamn A and insert that goddamn E. You know, plural versus singular. Singular versus plural. We learned that shit in elementary school, my nigga. Get it together. Let's get it.
Of civilization, but he can't treat them to something to eat.
No.
I know.
Black women are the mothers of civilization, but in the 21st century, they're the baby mothers of civilization. Let's get it.
I'm not rich, but when I go out with my peoples to eat, and I'm at that table with my pockets is fat, I pay for everybody's meal.
Listen to what this fool just said. He said, I'm not rich, but when I go out to eat with my people and my pockets is fat, I pay for everybody. So if your pockets is fat, clearly you are rich or really close to it, dumb nigga. Oh my God. This nigga's, bro, this nigga embarrasses himself so much on this goddamn internet. It's ridiculous. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get to that, right? For two, the Mexican man.
All right, here we go.
Takes care of his women and children with no complaint. The woman stays home and take care of the children while that Mexican man goes out and he busts his chops to make sure he can provide for his family. The Jamaican man goes out there and do his carpentry, his electrical work, his plumbing work, and he brings that bag back most of the time and lay that money on the table for his wife to take care of the bills and the responsibility, right?
I know plenty of Mexican women that work. I don't know too many Jamaicans. It ain't that many Jamaicans here in St. Louis, but I know plenty of Mexican women who work. And see, it's funny when niggas like to try to compare the black community to other communities that they don't even really have knowledge of. Like, this shit is hilarious. So I'm going to let him talk because I'm a nigga that actually has experience being really close to other communities and seeing how they live and how they move and how shit really works. Unlike most of these niggas on YouTube who get their ass up here and talk about, see, we the only people that do this. Everybody else do the complete. But these niggas don't even know these other groups of people, but they like to compare us to them. Let's get it.
The Dominican man. Most of them dudes got about 4 or 5 wives and take care of every last one of them. The African man takes care of his woman and children. The Arab man comes to America, works hard in these stores, and sends all of his money back home to his wife, his kids, his cousins, his brothers, his sisters. They take care of the whole family.
Well, a lot of them come over here with their wives. So it don't even matter. Listen.
But in America, you got a millionaire, multi-millionaire basketball player telling young black men that it's time for them to get women with money.
Yeah. But let me just address what this nigga just said. My baby mama is half Vietnamese. And I actually lived with her family at one point. Hell, at like 2 different points. And I saw how they really live, right? I get to see how, I saw the fact that these niggas don't know what they talking about because they owned a nail shop, right? And the father worked at the nail shop. The mother worked at the nail shop. The whole family worked at the nail shop. And not only did the mother work at the nail shop, she worked harder than the father because her father just did nails with the drill. The mother did nails with the drill. She did manicures. She did pedicures. She scrubbing feet. She did all of that shit. And guess what? When she got off of work, you know what she did? Damn near every night or every other night, she cooked for the whole family. Her husband, her 3 children, my black ass, and her brothers, you know, my baby mama's brother's baby mama, because his baby mama was living there too. And then at another point, her family, a few of her family members started living there. And she cooked for everybody every night. She didn't say, oh, well, because I work, I shouldn't have to cook. Like black women say. See, what black women do is they try to overstate the importance of what they do. So they'll put all of this, you know, emphasis on cooking. Why should I have to work and cook and clean? Do you know how many other groups of women work, cook, and clean? My baby mama's mother would work a 12 and a half, 13-hour shift, sometimes longer, and then come home and cook a motherfucking feast for the whole family. But God forbid a black woman work an 8-hour shift and come home and make 2 burgers for a nigga. That's just awful, my God. We're asking too much. You see, in other cultures, gender roles don't change just because the woman works too. But in the black community, either the woman is a stay-at-home mom or she's 50% the leader, or whatever the fuck they got in. Oh, I'm not gonna be submissive, or I'm not gonna cook if I gotta work. These motherfuckers are lazy. Point blank, period. It ain't shit to cook. What the fuck is cooking a goddamn? When did that become so goddamn laborsome? Some people cook for a hobby, but apparently that's just so laborsome. Oh my God. How could you ever?
You fight for our women during the days of slavery.
We didn't fight for black women during the days of slavery. So niggas didn't get killed during the days of slavery trying to protect black women. But I mean, the whole community was subjugated. So what the fuck are you talking about? I don't get it. I don't get it.
We ain't fighting for our women now. And now you're trying to convince the men.
What do you mean we ain't fighting for our women? Elaborate, brother. Elaborate. Explain. What does that mean? Because what Hassan is doing is, like I said, he's simping and pandering. So he is speaking the language. He's speaking black feminist language, in which they make a lot of vague, blanket statements, but they never elaborate, articulate, and explain exactly, specifically, what they're talking about. Let's get it. Matter of fact, a nigga just got killed in the grocery store about a week ago because he couldn't get his girl potato chips. And he tried to take the goddamn potato chip and got his ass killed in the process. Some shit like that. Crazy.
To actually piggyback off the back of a woman? What kind of man is that?
Love
what kind of man is that?
Shout out, yeah, you made it.
Created woman to be the rib. The rib. A woman, a black woman in America at
the rib and the help meet. He left that out. The help meet, which means you are supposed to help me meet whatever I need to meet in life, because we are a team. We work together. But unfortunately, in the black community, it's not a team, we work together kind of mentality. It's we're going to put all the pressure and everything on the black man while we sit back and kick our feet up and, you know, talk to all the pookies, you know, cheat with all the pookies and ray-rays while he's at work. Matter of fact, I just saved a video a few days ago on Facebook Live. This nigga that's been with this woman for like 13 years, this nigga's working like 2 jobs, paying all the bills, taking care of this woman since she was a teenager. He took her out. He clipped her. You know, I'm conscious of what I say on her because, you know, YouTube is kind of funny with monetization and all that. But he clipped her. He came home and found her cheating on him. It was another nigga butt-ass naked in his bathroom. And he's paying for everything. And as a broke nigga, I can tell you for 100% certainty, this shit happens all the time. It's niggas that have great careers, they're paying all the bills, they're great fathers, they're great husbands, and the bitch is cheating with a broke nigga like me that ain't doing shit for her. Not only is she cheating with me, she is feeding me this nigga's food. Like, niggas really have to learn what day and age we're in. I tell people all the time, women are the new niggas. They get down just like we get down. So the same way niggas cheat, they cheat. Hell, they might be cheating more than niggas now because it's crazy. The game is fucked up. Let's get it.
400 years of blood, sweat, and tears shouldn't have to work for nobody. The black.
Let me get this straight. They got the same feet we got. They got the same legs we got. They got the same brains we got. They got the same hands we got. They talk all of this shit about equality. They talk all of this shit about how they can do anything a man can do. They talk all of this shit about how strong and independent they are. But according to Mr. Hassan, they shouldn't have to work, which they fought for the rights to do. Does that make sense? Go watch my 10 Reasons video. That's the thing. As a matter of fact, when this is over, I'm going to put the link in the description. My 10 Reasons a Man Should Never Pay for Everything video. Y'all been sleeping. I don't know why this shit ain't been viral. You niggas should have been made this shit go viral when I posted it 2 months ago, but you didn't. It's cool, but make sure y'all go check that video. I go over all of the reasons why you should never pay for everything in the 21st century, at least for the average man. But let's get it.
Man should be able to tell a black woman to kick her feet up.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. No, these motherfuckers talk entirely too much cash shit. Keyword, cash shit. Right? And if you like to talk cash shit, then you got to pay the cost. You see, black women need to pay the cost to talk all that cash shit that they like to talk, to talk all that Billy badass shit that they like to talk all of that equality. We're smarter. We're better. All of that crazy shit that they like to talk, they have to pay for it. Gone are the days of 1955, you know, when women were submissive, when they were humble, when they were respectful, when they were pleasant to be around, when they were accommodating, when they had respect for the masculine principle. That shit is dead. These motherfuckers have zero respect for black men in general. There's a generalized lack of respect for the black man in the black community. And until that shit changes, these motherfuckers don't deserve nothing. No provision, no protection, nothing. I got another video about the protection. You need to check that out too. That's on my, check that out too. Y'all supposed to been made that go viral. You didn't? It's cool. I love you anyway. Let's get it.
It's cool to have an independent woman that's getting to the bank. I love seeing my wife pull up in her car. I love seeing black women pull up in their vehicles who got it, who can hold it down on their own. But the reality of it is, the black man needs to put himself back in a position where he can sit up there and say, I got it. I got it, baby. That's on me.
You gonna be saying, I got it, that's on me? Why should a nigga say, I got it, that's on me? When these motherfuckers don't give you a reason to want to say, I got it, that's on me. Not only do they not, most of them don't give you a reason to want to say that. We know that there's countless niggas that ain't said, I got it, and they still got everything out of that woman that you're gonna get. And hell, they probably got it more. You know how many niggas I know paying all the bills and can't even get sex when he want it? You know how many niggas I know pay all the bills, don't call not one shot? You know how many niggas I know pay all the bills? Woman is complaining 24/7 like he ain't doing shit. It's never going to be enough in the end. And at the end of the day, you can't buy loyalty. So what the fuck is the point? That's my question. What the fuck is the point? Make it make sense to me. I can pay for everything and she can still cheat on a broke nigga that's sleeping in his car? Make it make sense to me. I don't get it. Am I crazy? Am I in the goddamn Twilight Zone? I don't get it. Somebody gonna have to explain it. Let's get
me. We gotta stop playing the position of being weak men, man. Every other culture, every other ethnicity.
Money cannot make you strong. Again, look at Will Smith. Will Smith, Tupac. Who's stronger? Will Smith or Tupac? Go. Do 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 do. Ding ding ding. Tupac, nigga. Tupac, and he died broke. Tupac was not taking care of females when he was alive, especially not random females. If you're talking about your wife who deserves it, and even if it's your wife, look, it's the 21st century. Just because you promoted a chick to the position of wife, it does not mean that she deserves X, Y, and Z. The overwhelming majority of these chicks are cheating. Like these chicks cheat just like niggas cheat. So again, women are the absolute worst investment you can make in the 21st century. What you put into a woman is not what you get out. She ain't gonna love you no more. She ain't gonna respect you no more. She ain't gonna submit to you no more. She ain't gonna be no more faithful to you. None of that. So I don't get it. I really don't. Let's get it.
Who takes care and provides for their women and children but us?
That is not true. That is a complete lie from the devil himself. I've seen plenty of white women that work. So you telling me white women don't work, Hassan? You gonna look your goofy ass in the camera with them bug eyes you got. They got them goddamn Kermit the Frog eyes, and you gonna say every other group of man on the planet takes care of their women like we don't see white women working in society every day. Like we don't see Mexican women working in society every day. Every time I go to El Maguey's in St. Louis, it's Mexican women working there alongside Mexican men. So clearly, all Mexican women are not at home with their feet kicked up. I see Asian women in society working. I see Arab women in society working. I don't see them as much because they're more likely to be stay-at-home wives. I've seen African women in society working, but I definitely see white women in society working. So no, nigga, and I already told you, my baby mama's mother works the hardest working motherfucker in the nail shop. So stop it. Let's get it.
Not on my watch. I wasn't gonna let this fly by. Not on my watch. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you.
No, nigga, you wasn't gonna let this easy content opportunity fly by and pass you. Because at the end of the day, that's all this is to this nigga. When Kwame Brown came out and he got 300 subscribers in less than 2 weeks, a week and a half, some crazy shit like that, what did this nigga do? This nigga came out clout chasing. Don't compare me to Kwame Brown. We not the same. I'm from the hood. I'm from the bottom. I'm from the gutter. I ran with the wolves. We're not the same. This nigga came out hating on Kwame Brown, trying to get some of that clout. This nigga is a clout chaser, which is cool. I get it. You trying to, you really don't have to. As many subscribers and loyal, fans you got, you don't even have to clout chase. But for some reason, this nigga's like the clout chase. Let's get it.
Those two. I was the first to say this before the rest of these dudes were saying this because they listened to me. If you cannot provide for a woman, you ain't got no business laying down next to her.
If a woman is willing to lay down next to a nigga who can't provide her, who the fuck are you to tell him that he shouldn't hit it? Look, women understand that this is bullshit. Women understand I can work. What's wrong with me working? There's no problem. You know how many women actually like working? A lot of these women wouldn't want to be a stay-at-home mom. For one, they would get too fucking bored, right? So they're definitely gonna be cheating. That's another thing. If you niggas make y'all women stay-at-home wives, they're really gonna cheat on your ass, because a lot of these niggas be thinking, okay, if I pay all the bills and make sure she doesn't have to work, then I don't have to worry about her getting a work husband, which is true. But guess what? Now her ass is gonna be on social media all day. And we all know social media is nothing more than a hookup playground for adults. Literally, that shit is a digital playground for us to, interact with women that we want to sleep with, or that want to sleep with us, or that we, think are attractive. And it's the same with women. Okay? Everybody has hooked up with somebody off of social media. And a woman at home all day is definitely going to be on social media all day talking to a bunch of different niggas. So it's a lose-lose situation. So it's pointless to invest in lose-lose situations. I don't get it. Somebody needs to explain this shit to me. Let's get it.
See, when you're a grown man, you think as a grown man. I'm going to say that again. If you cannot provide, the worst thing that you can do is lay down with a woman and get her pregnant, knowing that you can't even go buy a box of Pampers, a carton of eggs, or a container of milk for that child. You can't even get milk and cereal for that child, but you're going to lay down. See,
why would a woman lay down with a man who can't even get milk and cereal? See, this is the thing. And this is how you know Hassan is pandering. Because there is zero accountability for the woman. Because the game is, and this is not necessarily the situation, but see a fool, play a fool. If I can get away with it, why the fuck would I not do it? The same way that these women go on dates with niggas and just use them for meals, and they have zero interest in actually messing with these dudes, the same way that they'll let a nigga pay some of their bills and have zero interest in messing with them. If a woman is going to let you hit it, whether you can buy eggs or not, you're going to hit it. Stop it, my nigga. This nigga already admitted that his wife was taking care of him and paying all the bills before his YouTube popped off. And that's how you know this nigga is completely full of shit. This nigga's a hypocrite, bro. You already admitted. I remember vividly because I was in the hospital when this nigga made that video. I think it was last year or maybe the year before that. And he said somebody is about to get my wife fired from her job. And he admitted that she was paying all the bills and holding everything down. But now, the worst thing you can do is lay down with a woman knowing you can't. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You full of shit, nigga. Stop it. Let's get it.
I thought as a kid. As an adult, I know to lay down with a woman and you can't provide for her and you impregnate her. This is the reason why the hood is running wild.
No, that's not the reason why the hood is running wild. The hood is running wild because you got a lot of degenerate niggas getting with a lot of degenerate women and having kids in a degenerate environment, right? In a crime-infested environment. That's why. So, and yes, poverty is the reason why it's crime-infested. But guess what? There's plenty of men who could have provided for these women. Guess what? Women turn down niggas that can provide for them every day. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of, it is legions of lonely black men that have great jobs, great careers, great businesses, but they may be what you consider corny or lame or what you would consider non-select. So they're not popular with the women. And the women are, a lot of sisters are genuine with their intentions and what they desire. So a lot of women like, look, you can keep your money. I'm not interested in you. I'm not gonna act like I'm interested in you. I'm good. I don't need you to pay my bills. I can pay my own bills. That's how a lot of sisters, that's where a lot of sisters is at with it. So they're not saying, oh my God, we need a man to come and that's willing to pay all the bills. Because guess what? If he ain't what she want, she would rather pay her own goddamn bills. So stop it, nigga. It's plenty of niggas that would love to pay all of a sister's bills and have some in-house pussy. The sisters ain't, no, they ain't going for it. Let's get it.
Because you got the system providing for your woman. The system.
Well, just because you lay down with a woman does not mean she's your woman. You see, we got to get out of this mentality. But this nigga's pandering. It don't even matter. This nigga's pandering. Let's get it.
Hanging out on the street corner, trying to be Mac Daddy. Macking these women, bringing kids into the world that you're not there to provide for. If you can't provide for a woman, you don't deserve one. If you can't provide for a woman, you don't deserve one. Stay out of her face.
By that logic, you don't deserve your own wife, my nigga, because you already admitted you couldn't hold it down. She was holding it down because you couldn't. So by your own logic, you don't deserve your own wife, dumb nigga. Let's get it.
It is what it is, man. I'm going to do a live on this whole topic because I can't put everything I want to say into this topic.
Please do.
But I refuse to sit back and watch a multi-million-dollar basketball player try to convince young black men to only go seek out women who got jobs. No, go seek out a business and provide jobs for your goddamn community.
Well, for one, if I had a business, some of the last employees I would be looking for is a lot of these Keishas. Because if we're being real, they have the absolute worst customer service on the planet. Go to the Popeyes in the black community and see the type of customer service you get from these sisters. Go to Lee's in the black community and see the type of customer service you get and ask yourself, do I want to hire these motherfuckers? Do I want to give these motherfuckers a job to represent my business? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not saying all sisters are like that, but niggas are not going to be hiring Keisha from the block. I'm going to be hiring a sister from the suburbs of the county or some shit like that. Get out of here. Let's get it.
Boss up. You're a boss, right? You want to be the king of the jungle, right?
This nigga's talking about boss up. Nigga, you didn't boss up. You just so happened to get tampered with by a hip-hop legend, a legend, a pioneer in hip-hop, Afrika Bambaataa, and you came out with the goddamn story, and then you tried to recant the story, and then the shit resurfaced, and it went viral. And Star reported it. You went on Doggy Diamonds. Where else did he go? The shit was on the news. So yes, the shit went viral. He was on Sidenetta's platform. So yes, you became a big YouTuber. You did not boss up. You parlayed the fact that you let Afrika Bambaataa tamper with you and thigh your motherfucking ass. You parlayed that shit into celebrity gossip, in which you already had a large audience that were willing to follow you in, whatever direction that you went. And your ass grew from there. You didn't boss up. What boss move did you make? Besides the story getting out that your situation with Afrika Bambaataa. Stop it, nigga. Use a motherfucking hypocrite. If your ass if you didn't get toyed with by Afrika Bambaataa, your ass would still be struggling. Your wife would still be paying all the bills, and your ass would still be busted and disgusted like you was when you first got your ass up on YouTube. Them videos is still up. We can still see what your ass looked like back then. Let's get
it. How they say? Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got that.
Which you wasn't paying before YouTube, nigga. Stop it.
J-O-B. If you want, go get a job, man. Boss up. Provide. Take care of your rib. She the rib, right? Right.
No. That's these so-called ribs that been ribs to a whole bunch of niggas. It's a whole look. If these motherfuckers are ribs, we wouldn't have no goddamn ribs. Because you gotta think, I don't know how many ribs we got, but we get with a lot of women that we claim as ours, right? And then what happens? We break up and she goes to the next nigga. So did my rib go to, so now she's this nigga? These motherfuckers are not your ribs in most cases. That is not your woman. It's just your turn. Enjoy it, but do not invest in it. Unless she's worth it, which the overwhelming majority of them are not. Let's get it.
I wish I would raise my daughter to go take care of somebody else's son.
Like your wife was doing with you. So you wish you would raise your daughter to be like her mother who took care of your ass. Like, got it, dumb nigga. Oh my God, this nigga crazy.
Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We out.
Yeah, man. This nigga Hassan is crazy with the hypocrisy. But like I said, y'all need to go check out that 10 reasons the average man should never pay for everything video. I give nothing but pure game, facts, real shit, real spit that everybody can relate to. And if you have at least a modicum of game, you know it's the 100% God's honest truth. And I'm gonna link that. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video because y'all need to see that, man. Because I seen a whole lot of gameless motherfuckers in the comment section of this video, and you niggas are getting played like pianos. See, it's two types of niggas. Niggas that understand the situation that we're living in the 21st century, in which you cannot trust these women. These hoes ain't loyal, like the light-skinned poet Chris Brown so eloquently put it, and they are a horrible investment. Let me look at this chat. I know I ain't checked this shit the whole time. Let me see. Damn, I done missed all these. See around the shots. Okay. Facts, LOL. Facts. Neither. And the fact that not one Black American alive has spent more 1 second in state. This dude is the biggest pander. Yeah, dude, this dude is pandering his ass off and acting like we can't see it. Like, this shit is crazy. We're black men, I say slaves too. Exactly. We were slaves too, bro. We were slaves too. 10 reasons. Oh, right on, Cool Mo Kim. I see you posted the link in the chat, my nigga. Salute. Salute. I appreciate that, bro. A couple should hold each other down. It should never be one-sided. Exactly, bro. That way, if shit go left on either side, everybody, you're gonna have less of a bitter taste in your mouth. Because what a lot of these women don't understand, don't get into no situation with no man and he's paying all the bills and you're gonna be cheating on him. That is a recipe for getting your motherfucking head blown off. Because it's bad enough, it's hard enough for a man to swallow the bitter pill that his woman was bending over for the next nigga. It goes to a different level when you've been working hard, paying all the bills, taking care of this bitch, trying to be what they call a real man, and she was cheating on you, bending over, topping off a nigga who ain't did shit for her, but be what she desires. You see, that type of anger and rage goes to a whole nother level in those situations. So all you sisters that was in the comment section talking about, woo, yes, Hassan, priest, this ain't nothing but fact. All you motherfuckers, just because he's saying what you want to hear, Keep in mind, if you ain't gonna do right by these niggas, don't accept that. I don't care what that nigga telling you he gonna pay for it. Cause when he catch you cheating with Pookie and Ray Ray, he gonna blow both of y'all goddamn head off. So keep that in mind. Get back to these comments, to this chat. A couple should, okay, I read that. Facts. I'm not fighting for black women or any other woman. I will defend the woman that is my woman. Right. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I defend the women in my family. Hell, and in some cases, you can't even defend them because women will be getting their ass whooped by a nigga that they're not even gonna leave. So you go beat this nigga within an inch of her life, and she back laid up with the nigga before the week is out. And now you've just made an enemy. Or you go to prison for assault. This nigga called the cops on you. I've seen this shit happen. And the black woman is back with the nigga. So you're in jail, her brother's in jail, or her cousin is in jail, or her father's in jail, and she's back with the nigga. We ain't got time to play them games. Nah. And again, go check out my video where I talk about this whole protect black women shit. I made a video on that too. Yeah, like I said, y'all should have been made that viral. You didn't. I love you too. Let me get back to this chat. Peace, brother. I finally made it live. Yeah, love, Lace, you made it, baby. Shout out to the mods in the chat room. Yeah, definitely shout out to the mods. He got too many colors on the first of all for me to take him serious. Yeah, this nigga be wilding with them colors. Unfortunately, a majority of American women are like this no matter what color. Exactly. And I tell niggas that all the time, stay focused. A lot of niggas think this is just a black community issue, and it's not. This is a American Western issue because, and this is becoming a global issue, but it's really in the West because white men are going through the same shit. White men are saying we are tired of the fuckery. Now, there's idiosyncratic differences between black women and non-black women. Black women tend to be more rude, more disrespectful, more selfish, more entitled, less accommodating. I can go on and on and on. And that's, of course, that's not all black women, but I would say about 80% of sisters in my generation, that's them. If you look at the average sister in our generation versus the average non-black chick, that's what you will see. Not saying that it's going to be all peaches and cream with a non-black woman. Them bitches lie to, they cheat to, they'll call the cops on you, just like a black woman, because and that's another thing. White women are not the only women that call cops on niggas. They'll say, why you dating a white woman? She gonna get you locked up. Most of the niggas locked up behind a woman are locked up behind black women. So we got to get these little, certain stereotypes. I get it. You would rather have a black woman call the cops than a white woman call the cops. But at the end of the day, if she's the type of chick that's gonna call the cops on you, you don't want to deal with her, period. So dealing with a Western woman will call the cops on you. Black, white, blue, green, it don't matter. So you niggas get that shit out y'all head. What up, though? Finally caught you. Phantom Dreamer, what's good, bro? What's good? Yeah, you must be from the D, Phantom Dream. You talking about what up, though? I got the D is my second home, so I know the lingo. Let me see. Facts is not true, neither in the fact that, let me see. Unfortunately, majority of American women I go on YouTube and find a damn recipe. Lazy is definitely lazy, and her husband is not going no damn where. Speaking straight facts. From my experience being a working man, I see Mexican women working and the husband works. They both bringing something to the table for their families. Exactly. And in the black community, there, like I said, the team mentality is not there. It's a selfish, entitled, petty. Let me not say it's not there. There's plenty of black women that work as a team with their man. I get that. I've seen it plenty of times. But there's a certain stigma a petty, childish, immature stigma in the black community in which black women try to clown niggas in those situations where the woman works and he works. And in the other communities, you never see white women do that. You never see white women have these conversations like, oh, so your woman works? What? Like you're less of a man because your woman works. Like, get out of here. But a lot of sisters are extremely petty, childish, use ad hominems, and try to use ego manipulation because they know you niggas have extremely sensitive egos and they constantly take jabs at you niggas' egos. That's what they do. At our egos. They do this shit to me all the time. Let me see. Exactly. In working healthcare, in my experience, every race, and they more like niggas than we think. Exactly, bro. A lot of women in other communities work. Like that shit is a complete figment of niggas' imagination that women in other communities are all at home with their feet kicked up. Fuck out of here. You work in healthcare. I'm a nigga with sickle cell, and I've been to that. I've spent way too much time in the hospital where 90% of the nursing staff is white. If you go to a hospital in a nice area, 90% of the nursing staff is going to be white women. So how the fuck are white men just taking care of their women so well when we have all of these white nurses in the medical field? I need a logical explanation for that, Hassan, since you say every other group of men take care of their woman. And the fact that niggas think taking care of their woman is just paying all the bills is a part of the problem in the black community. When you take care of a woman, you're not just providing financial support, you provide mental support, emotional support, leadership, guidance, stewardship. Okay? The problems that she has with her friends, you can give her the best advice that she can possibly get. The problems that she has with family members, you can tell her how to rectify these situations if it can be rectified. You are a problem solver. And these problems don't just go away with money. This ain't just about money. A man is worth more than money. And every other community understands that. But for some reason, in the black community, if you're not spending X amount of dollars, you ain't worth shit. And that narrative got to change. We got to get rid of that narrative. A man is a leader. A man is going to be an example to your children. A man is going to prevent you from making certain horrible decisions if you allow him to lead. Dig what I'm saying? A man is way more than that. The same way a father is more than somebody that's just spending money on a child. A father is teaching a child, guiding a child. And these women need leadership. We've seen what's happened in the black community ever since feminism came into play, ever since single motherhood took over the community. We've seen each generation get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So clearly, black women need more help than just some goddamn money. Clearly. These kids clean the hell out of control. Stop it. I'm about to jump off. I think I said everything I got to say. And the fact that not one black American alive is spent. We black men is slaves. I'm not fighting for black men. Why does shit keep going all the way back to the I like the woman that's tired of these pro-black, never actually do anything clowns. Yeah, these niggas are so annoying, bro. And they be pandering their ass off. Like, this shit is crazy. What's in that cup, bro? Yeah, I had a little something in that cup. What's up, Spit? What's the deal? What's good, Brandon Fresh? Shout out to the NO of Louisiana. I don't remember if he was from Baton Rouge. I just get started. Different situation. I ain't never been in nothing like that. Yo, been going for a minute. Been gone for a minute. Yeah. being a good wife and mother is bringing something to the table. I don't want my woman taking orders from another man for a paycheck. Exactly. And this is the thing about that whole, if women are supposed to respect you because of what you pay for, what happens when the money goes? If a woman, because this is one of Kevin Samuels' points that I didn't agree with. He said you have to give her something to respect outside of, basically money. You have to pay the cost to be the boss. Cool. What happens when you can't? Because as we all know, financial situations fluctuate. You can be up 1 minute and down the next minute. You can be down 1 minute, up the next minute. Hassan is a prime example of that. He was down for years. Now the nigga's up like a motherfucker. And it's not outside the realm of possibility for him to go back down if, something happened in his YouTube channel or something like that. So what happens when the money goes? Does the respect go? Does the cooperation go? You see how ridiculous that notion is, that pay the cost to be the boss? Because as soon as the money goes, if that's what she's supposed to respect, so does the respect. The respect goes right along with the money. And she might as well leave you for another nigga in a better financial situation, according to you niggas' logic. So that just goes to show these niggas is clowns, bro. They don't even have common sense. If she's supposed to respect money, what happens if I don't have money? Shit is crazy. I'm like, but I'm in here, man. What's good, girl? I don't know how to pronounce it. What's good, HJ? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Phantom Dreamer. No, I'm from Connecticut. Okay, my bad, fam. Shout out to Connecticut. I know a Chinese lady who is a millionaire. Her hub is a regular guy. She makes sure her hub has home cooked meal every day and she works a lot. Exactly, bro. Like, women of other cultures, it's not as big of an issue if your woman makes more than you. In the black community, that's a major issue, because in the black community, black women want to compete with black men because they're the most masculine group of women on the planet. Prime example, they've been walking around for the past 30 plus years talking about how strong they are, how independent they are, and how they don't need a nigga for shit. If you look up the definition of feminine, you're not going to find strong in the definition of feminine. You know what you're going to find? Soft. You're going to find soft as one of the traits of a feminine woman, because feminine women are not loud. They're not abrasive. They're not confrontational. They're not disrespectful. They're not rude. They're not combative. They're not confrontational. They're not trying to challenge a man and compete with a man. I can go on and on and on. All of these are qualities that we see in 75 to 80% of contemporary black women. So the overwhelming majority of these motherfuckers are not even feminine to begin with. So how are you saying they deserve anything as women? Just because she got titties and a pussy does not mean that she deserves what is due to a good woman. The same way they say a real man, a real woman. Most of these motherfuckers are not real women. There's not even a standard. Matter of fact, what makes a real woman? Because motherfuckers love to talk about what a real man is. We never talk about what a real woman is. You know why? Because there is no standard for black women. Hold on. Lighting is horrible in this damn living room, but there's no standard for black women. So they feel like they don't have to do shit because they tell us when we're little boys, you're supposed to provide for women, you're supposed to protect women, you're supposed to give them flowers and candy and yada yada this and yada yada that. What the fuck do they tell them they're supposed to do? Nothing. and they grow up thinking they don't have to do shit. There's nothing that they have to do to be a real woman, which is why, they never speak on what a real woman is because they were not given a standard. This is why even black men don't speak on what a real woman is because we didn't see these motherfuckers be presented with a standard. So we don't know what the fuck they supposed to. Goddamn, what is a real woman in the black community? You see? So if we're gonna hold black men to a traditional standard for him to be a real man, guess what? We're gonna have to hold black women to the same goddamn gender role standard from back in the day, the traditional gender role standard for them to be considered real women deserving of XYZ, which they can't even do simple shit, most of them. Most of them ain't even pleasant to be around. And when I say that, are you easygoing? Are you respectful? Are you rude? Do you have a good sense of humor? Do you have good energy? A lot of these motherfuckers don't even have good energy and are pleasant to be. It's like, I can't wait to hurry up and fuck her and go about my business because I'm about to snap. Like, that's how it is dealing with a lot of these chicks. A lot of these chicks ain't worth no more than a fuck. Point blank, period. No investment whatsoever. Nubian alien. What's good, bro? What's good, fam? But like I said, they are not worth investing in. Nothing. Because what are you going to get out of it? Because your ass, you can provide for them, protect them, give them flowers and candy every day, and these motherfuckers won't even give you a peace of mind. They won't even help you de-stress after a long, hard day of work. You come home, she's nagging about some bullshit, and you taking care of her goddamn thing. You know how many women you know how many niggas I know in those kind of situations? And this whole video by Hassan was really just to shit on niggas and make niggas seem out to be worse than they are. There's plenty of niggas paying for everything. There's plenty of niggas doing what they supposed, or not even. I'm not even gonna say doing what they supposed to do because I don't. That day is dead. You ain't supposed to do shit for these motherfuckers. They're strong, they're independent, and they're equal. So all of the shit that you were supposed to do, now they can do for themselves because that's where society has gone. To these comments, man, I'm about to get out of here. Though. Hey everyone, Fee Pro. Damn, you missed me, Fee. That you, Fee? Damn, you missed me, Fee. I'm about to jump off, man. You're gonna have to catch the replay, Fee. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all got any questions or anything y'all want me to speak on, or open topics? We could do some open topics for a minute. If not, I'm gonna just jump off. I was gonna make this a pre-recorded, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just jump on live. I ain't feel like doing all that editing and shit. Real speed, you're right about family. My uncle almost got stabbed by my aunt for trying to stop her and her boyfriend from fighting each other. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit happens all the time. I've seen niggas, literally, with my own two eyes, I've seen niggas physically assault a nigga for putting hands on his sister, and his sister attacked him for beating a nigga ass. Like, bro, this shit is crazy. I know of situations where the nigga beat the dude within an inch of his life, and his own sister called the cops on him. That shit is crazy. Like, you can't even protect these motherfuckers no more. And let me address this whole notion of protection. Listening to a man is a form of protection. A man giving you verbal advice is a form of protection. Because when they talk about black women are not protected, what the fuck does that mean? What is niggas just supposed to be randomly waiting in y'all bush, hiding in y'all bush, waiting for some shit to pop off so they can jump out with the goddamn SNHS and save you like that too? And no. If you motherfuckers knew how to listen, a lot of y'all wouldn't end up in these situations. Y'all like to go out half naked on a Friday or a Saturday night and something happens to niggas be telling y'all, stay your ass at home. Stop going out. Stop going to the goddamn club. Matter of fact, you got a man anyway. Why the fuck are you going to the club? They don't listen. Something happened to their ass. That's on you. But if you're so equal and independent, then you don't need my goddamn protection. If you're independent, because the definition of independent means that you operate alone. You don't need anything outside of you for anything. So apparently black women don't need protection from black men. They're strong, and on top of that, they're independent. Strong and independent entities don't need protection. They can protect themselves. You see? And this is the problem with a lot of black women. They talk too goddamn much. And a lot of them have talked themselves into a bad situation to the point that niggas is over it. Like niggas is like, look, provide for yourself, protect yourself, help yourself. I'm good. I'm over it. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Sesame Street. Yeah, y'all got any questions? If not, I'm about to get off. What time is it? Yeah, I've been on here for over an hour. 13 of y'all in here. Okay. I'm going to give y'all a minute. If you got questions, put it in the chat. If not, I'm about to get off. They both are fake Muslims, in my opinion. Definitely, Fee. They definitely both fake Muslims. That nigga Steven Jackson, he'll do anything for clout. He'll do anything to be seen as cool or to be accepted in this group and that group. He be doing shit for clout. Nigga was in, one minute he's a blood, the next minute he's a Muslim, the next minute the nigga's checking in with teenagers on O Block. Like, just, these niggas are goofy. Your ass 50 years old with goddamn salt and pepper beard talking about you checking in with some goddamn kids. Fuck out of here. Quadruple vaccine. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just goes to show. Apparently, that shit is pointless because it doesn't, you can still catch it, you can still pass it, and you can still die from it, whether you got the jab or not. So what the fuck is the point? Well, we know what the point is. We know what they're trying to do. I ain't gonna get into that because you know how YouTube is. But yeah, definitely. I feel you, King. 100%. You know. We here, my nigga. We here. We know what they are. All right, man. Well, I see y'all ain't got no questions, so I'm about to jump off. Make sure y'all like, comment, share the video. For y'all, for those of y'all that catch the replay, make sure you check out the 10 reasons the average man should never pay for everything video. Make sure you check out the, protect black women video. I don't even remember the title of that, but you will see it. You go through it was one of my recent videos. But salute to y'all, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Chat, King, I appreciate you for being a dope mod. You're the number one mod I got at this point, my nigga. Salute. I appreciate it, bro.